See my car. I don't even know where my car is. Did I park on the side? Fuck. Oh my god, I don't remember where I parked. Oh, I hate when this happens. I'm on one. Oh, there I am. Got it. Oh, fucking weirdos. Fucking weirdos. Me got my weird car. This guy's probably like, what the fuck is wrong with this girl? Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. Cracked the beer open this morning. I got to do live stream. I do my live stream. Like a weirdos. Oh no. I need a fucking lint brush is what I need. Good morning, good morning. How am I doing? I'm doing great. How are you doing? I am still freaking running around running some errands. And I gotta go feed my dog and then go drop him off somewhere. I got places to go. Places to go. Beep beep boop boop beep beep beep. How you doing? I probably just read that wrong. Yeah, I was watching Pet Monkey's post videos when I got your notification. Oh, I love that channel. That's a good channel. They are very good. It's fucking sick what these people do. The monkeys. Poor little baby monkeys. Um, so I this one's definitely not gonna be long because I'm running errands, but I was just watching fucking which is something that I absolutely fucking hate doing. But I heard I didn't know what happened yesterday in Alicia's chat. I guess I missed it. So I totally missed it. Apparently I guess she went live, figure skating coach went on the panel, and her and I guess B Fergs and then KB Bell's like I don't know. I didn't listen to the whole thing because I fucking can't stand listening to Wendy V. She's such a fucking hypocritical, lying fucking asshole that I just can't stand listening to her. You know, especially I can't listen to drunk people. Like, I just can't do it. People are fucking wasted on panels. I'm like turned off. So it's hard for me to listen to her. But she's sitting up there talking shit about Beefergs, calling her cunt and shit. And I'm like, whoa, bro, like, what the fuck is your problem? Fucking weirdos. Uncle Beefergs is a fucking cunt. She's a fucking weirdo. That's all I hear. Fucking weirdo. You fucking idiot. Shut up, you stupid drunk bitch. Oh my god. I can't with that lady. I just can't. She's a fucking weirdo. Oh my god. So I guess what happened was Alicia was live yesterday. Figure skating coach went on the panel. We haven't seen figure skating coach in a while. It's really weird because I was just thinking of her the other day. Like, wonder how she's doing. And she's looking out for Alicia and just telling her basically that she doesn't want to see Alicia fighting. We all tell Alicia this, okay? Everybody does. We're like, it's not worth it. Don't worry about it. But at the same time, I can't tell somebody else how to feel. If I were if secondhand embarrassment were a person, it would be Wendy V. Yeah, right. She's like, hold on a second. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. It's like, bitch, we know you're going to pee, okay? And you don't want to say it, but you're going to pee because you keep slamming them fucking cans of fucking beer down and probably smashing them on your fucking forehead. But we know what you're doing, okay? You're going to pee. You don't want to say it anymore because we've made fun of you. But we know that that's what you're going to pee. Probably standing up, but you're definitely going to pee. We know that. I'll be back in 2 minutes. You know that bitch ain't washing her hands. I'm just saying. Just saying. She gets back way too quick. Way too quick. And you hear the can crack. I'm so worried about Alicia's mental state and her mental health, but I'm going to sit here and fucking rip her apart and make fun of her mental health. I mean, I can't fucking make sense of that one. I just heard, and I'm like baffled by this one, and I just got to point this shit out. And by the way, Diane, you can fuck off too. Um, but anyway, I just heard that Wendy V is now a mod on Diane's channel. Now, let me bring you guys back in time a little here. Let's just fucking go back to 2021. I say, hold on. Oop, sorry, my mic went off because I think I put my headphones in. So I have no idea how long you guys could hear me. So let me start this over again. Let's go back a few years. Okay. I was talking about how Wendy V was a fucking is a mod on Diane's channel. So I just want to go back a few years, okay? Let's go back in time a couple of years. I'm gonna take you guys back. A couple of years ago, I think it was 2021, right? And everybody's going after Diane, about the St. Jude shit. And at that point in time, I already did not like Diane. I was not a fan of Diane. I couldn't fucking stand her, to be quite honest with you. But at the same time, I knew Diane and was friends with her. And I was like, in my personal opinion, I do not feel that Diane came here scamming people. Like with the intention, hold on, I had to get dog food, so it might be a little loud for a second. Can you guys still not hear me? Because that's a problem. Hold on. Let me know if you can hear me or not. Fucking weirdos. Let me know if you can hear me before I finish telling the story for the second time. Okay, you can hear. Okay, good. All right. So anyway, Diane I give her a chance. That's all I do. Okay, to explain herself. And everybody's like chastising me. They're like, oh, I'm not such a Diane supporter. And I'm like, dude, I think I've made it more than abundantly clear that I do not like Diane. I don't care for her. But maybe it's like, oh, you're a Diane supporter. You hate children with fucking cancer. It's like all this crazy shit. Just because I was not chasing Diane, with a fucking pitchfork and a torch, because I wasn't like, hey, let's call Diane's fucking mother's brother's sister's aunt's uncle and find out, her DNA and if she comes from a family of scammers and it's in her blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was not chasing Diane off of YouTube. So I then got accused of being a Diane supporter. Okay, even though I I wasn't. I was very far from the thing. All I was doing was giving her a fair chance to explain herself. Once she blew that shit and didn't explain herself, I was done with her. The way I saw her handle that shit and the way she, just left her friends with their fucking dicks in the wind, I was like, yeah, dude, I'm done with this lady. She's an asshole. She's a friend to nobody, you know? All she cares about is herself and her fucking YouTube bullshit reputation. Okay? I am not a fan of Diane. I am the one person in this community, okay? In this community, since then, who has stuck by my guns, and I don't go in Diane's chat. I've never been back in Diane's chat after that. And I'm not judging you if you were a Diane supporter the whole way through, or if you were a friend with hers and maybe left her chat and then decided to forgive her and went back in. I'm not judging those people. I'm judging the assholes like the Wendy V's and the Tracys and the fucking Lauras even, okay, that were like literally chasing this woman off of YouTube with fucking pitchforks. Not only to her, but everybody else on this fucking platform that didn't even like support her, but just like wasn't fucking aggressively going after her. Okay. All of a sudden, all these people are cool with her again. So you know what that tells me? You're all full of shit. That's what that fucking tells me. You're a bunch of fucking hate bonders. That's what that tells me. Because I won't go back in Diane's chat. In fact, you wouldn't catch me dead in Diane's chat. I wouldn't fucking go in there for nothing. I have nothing to say to that woman. I have no support for that woman. Shut up. I understand you feel very passionate about this too, but come on, let's eat. Where's your food? Where did I put your food? Oh, I gotta get it from outside. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Like, I think what Diane did was shitty for many reasons. I think that she, I still to this day do not think Diane came here to scam people. I think that her ego got the best of her. Okay, because she's one of them fucking typical Long Island bitches from fucking wherever the fuck she's from. That is all about people thinking, projecting a certain image to the world. That she's such a charitable, good person, and her ego got the best of her. She just couldn't admit, look, I'm not giving thousands of dollars to a charity. That's what happened in my head, in my opinion. Okay. But what I don't like about her, all right, that's wrong. I'm not saying it's not wrong because she lied to everybody here for quite some time. But what I really didn't like about Diane, what I'll never fucking have respect for her again for, is the fact that Diane left her fucking friends out to dry, dude. Left them out to dry. Let her friends sit there and take all the shit for her, okay? That she should have been fucking here, putting her big girl panties on and fucking taking the beating that she deserved, okay? She didn't do that, though. She ran like a little bitch and hid, okay? She ran like a little bitch and hid. And then when she came back, every attempt that she made to come back, she fucking was like a child, like a petulant child. Hold on, I gotta pour dog food in here, though. It's gonna get loud. That was loud. My little shithead. Oh, yeah. Where's your foodies? Where's your bowl? This dog eats his bowl. Where is it? Where'd you put your bowl? You know what I'm saying? She came back, she's like, it's my money. Like a fucking child. So I have no respect for a person like that. There's no integrity there. There's no anything there. Nothing respectable. No fucking traits about that woman that I would want to be friends with. So I never went back in her chat. I never talked to her again after that. I talked to Diane one time during the St. Jude's thing. I gave her a chance. Behind the scenes, she talked. That was pretty much when I was done with her. Okay? Because she started blaming Wendy on the phone with me. And that was when I realized she was a fucking liar. And I'm done. So, and that was it. I never fucking went back to being friends with her. I never went back in her chats after that. I am the only person that was like, fuck you. I'm done. I ain't going back in your chats. Period. End of story. I got no respect for you. These motherfuckers, though, were the ones that were chasing her with pitchforks, okay, and torches, and like chastising her. And now all of a sudden, okay, it's so weird how this all works out. Diane gets in a fight. I'm sorry, Randy gets in a fight with Sin, right? And Diane, being the fucking opportunist that she is, jumps up on a panel with Sin, has Sin up on her panel. And, to make her friend Randy, who she's already put through enough shit, in my opinion, look even worse, right? As a friend. So Diane's just not a good friend, dude. She's got I don't think she's like a narcissist, but she's got some very narcissistic qualities about her. She does. She's 100% fucking, oh my God, I just made coffee that I did not warm the cup up though. It's freezing cold. She's just about, Diane is for Diane and Diane only. That's when it comes down to it, okay? That's who Diane's worried about. Friends, I don't know. I don't even think she fucking cares about a lot of people. I experienced it with her myself as a friend. Okay. But then I watched her do it to every single one. The people that she was even better friends with for longer, she was fucking horrible friend to them. And I think she has very narcissistic tendencies where she, she's only out for herself and her own good and her own image. She don't really fucking care if she hurts their feelings. I've never seen her show remorse or feel bad that she's hurt somebody. I mean, she's cold, bro. She's fucking cold as ice, that woman. And it's sad, because she put on a good show in the beginning. But anyway, this ain't even fucking about Diane. I just think it's funny how all these people who fucking were like, I mean, they were going after everybody. Even if you were just not going after Diane and actively pursuing her and calling her out, they would accuse you of being a supporter of hers and not caring about sick children and all this shit. And that includes Wendy V, Tracy, all these fucking people. And now all of a sudden, Wendy V is a wrench holder on Diane's channel. I mean, if that ain't a fucking hypocrite, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. So she's sitting up there right now giving, and look, I'm not saying that figure skating coach isn't giving Alicia good advice, because she is, But look, Alicia's Alicia. I've learned to accept Alicia for who she is. That's who she is as a friend of mine. I can tell Alicia till I'm blue in the face. I know this now. I've been friends with her for years. Like, Alicia, don't worry about this. And she ain't gonna listen. She's gonna do what she wants to do. She's a fucking grown-ass woman. So, she should do what she wants to do. But at the same time, you know what? At times I've been like, Alicia, you got to calm down and just let it go. But then at other times I'm like, you know what? I'm not in her shoes and I don't know how it feels when you're dealing with such a fucking serious situation and you have assholes like Laura and Wendy V and Tracy telling you, you're lying about this or judging you for, decisions that you're making or whatever. So I don't know how I would react in her shoes. I don't, maybe I would be the same way. Where did Wendy V talk shit? I need to hear it. I'm behind. She talks shit right now. She's on her fucking soapbox, her drunk soapbox. Alicia loves this shit. She's fucking manic. She's a fucking weirdo. That's all I hear. I listened for like 10 minutes and I was like, dude, I can't. I fucking can't. But the thing I really can't fucking deal with, okay? Because she's going to go after Alicia no matter what. And she's sitting up there singing figure skating coach praises. Why? Why? Not because she gives a fuck about figure skating coach, okay? Or thinks or even likes figure skating coach. She's sitting up there fucking praising her because in her head, in her sick, twisted head, figure skating coach is like, making Alicia look stupid. So that's why she's like praising her. Because she's like, oh, figure skating coach is my best friend. And I'm like thinking, girl, you don't know what the fucking the rest of us. She's saying B-Fergs hasn't been a good friend to Alicia. I'm like, that's funny. Because you obviously don't know B-Fergs then. You don't know her. Because if there's any friend out there who's going to give it to you straight up, no filter, and fucking tell you 100% how it is and how stupid you're acting, that's the woman right there. That's the fucking woman right there that's going to tell you you're fucking acting like an asshole, okay? Stop with this shit. I can't tell you how many times B-Fergs has sat there and told Alicia this that I know of. And I don't know how many times she's done it that I don't know of, but I know that there's a million times that she's given the same advice. Telling Alicia, yo, just let it go. Stop worrying about this. But because Wendy V doesn't see it happening on a live stream, which I personally don't think is the place or, to do it. Because it's kind of embarrassing, to somebody to do that. But because it's not happening on a live stream, she thinks it's not happening. And that's the fucking part that bothers me. Because she's sitting up there making all these types of judgments about my friend B-Ferg when you couldn't be more wrong about what you're saying. It's not even fucking true. You drunk asshole. Jumping on Alicia, but not a word about what Laura gets up to. Well, that's the other thing. I mean, they're going to sit there because I don't know what the fuck. I really don't. I really try to think about it because, like, me and Laura have been friends at one point in time, right? Because I love how that's the other thing. Hold on, before I even go there. Wendy V is always like, oh, this one's fucking obsessed with this person, and this person's obsessed with this person. Bitch, you're fucking obsessed with Alicia, girl. You are like itching, okay, to drag Alicia. I mean, you even said it, which was sick, a couple of months ago. That bitch was sitting there like, oh, I can't wait until Alicia's here so I can fucking clown her ass. You know? I'm like, yeah, okay, girl. That's pretty sick to even say something like that. Oh, I can't wait until she's here so I can fucking clown her ass. When I hear somebody in the same stream be like, oh, I'm concerned. I'm concerned about somebody's mental health. But here I am. I'm going to sit there and fucking make fun of their mental health. I can't take you seriously. I just can't. You're a fucking asshole. Well, you're probably drunk too. Yeah, she's just as much as a hypocrite as Tracy is. Well, that's basically what this stream is, about. Fucking weirdos. I can't. Whenever she says weirdos, she's like, fucking weirdos. Weirdos. The fuck is a weirdo? Oh my god. Anyway, she's like, she's a fucking hypocrite. She's a total fucking hypocrite. But anyway, she's obsessed with Alicia. And the thing is like, I don't even understand why. Like, what the fuck got that woman, right? Some random ass woman in Australia that heated, because she gets like fucking angry about Alicia. Like, the thing is that it baffles me is like they never had a connection, a relationship, a friendship, really, and like Alicia, like, see, with Laura's hurt so many people here, dude. It's totally different, and she continues to do so. She continues to hurt people. She continues to scam money. They'll just sit there and ignore it because Laura hates the same people as them. So they're like, cool. Alicia don't do that shit. She's not scamming money from people. She's not hurting people, saying horrible things to people. Has she said horrible things in the past? Yeah, she has. But like, it's totally different. Totally different. Okay, because let's remember, at one time, Wendy V fucking couldn't stand Laura and used to make tons of videos about her. But her ultimate hatred is for Wendy, Wen and Randy. That's like where her real ultimate hatred is. So anybody that is kind towards them or shows any compassion towards them, they become targets of hers. If you talk to them, if you agree with them on things, you become a Wendy V target, like, automatically. You're on her fucking shit list. I mean, that's what happens. She used to love me too. She said, oh, my monster has changed. No, dude, I've always been the same. Go back to of course, everybody changes at times, but like, go back to lives, from years ago of mine. I'm the same person, dude. I have the same values, the same principles, the same shit bothers me. I have not fucking changed, dude, at all. I'm the same person. I've always been. Always felt the same way about the same shit. It's just how I am. You changed. What changed is you. And the only thing that changed actually is that I was kind to Wendy Wen. And I made peace with her. That's the only thing that fucking changed. Now I'm the biggest asshole in the world. I don't know what happened to her. I've heard her say that about several people here. She's just said it about Soldier. Soldier was a nice lady. I don't know what happened to her. What happened to her is that she don't fucking buy your bullshit anymore, okay? And so she fucking, she doesn't agree with you. She's kind to Wendy. She goes to Wendy's chat. That's what happened. And you're fucking so hateful that you can't separate people and be like, all right, well, I don't care for Wendy, but I still like Soldier as a person, because Soldier hasn't changed. If anybody here hasn't changed, it's her. She's like always been a very kind-hearted person. But I don't know. Wendy V thinks she changed somehow. Beefer's changed. Oh, I've had her blocked. Because you're a pussy. That's why you have her blocked, Wendy V. She's like, every person she brings up, I have her blocked on Twitter. I have her blocked over here. I block everybody because you're a bitch. That's why you block everybody. Because you're a pussy. That's why you have her blocked. Because you can't handle opinions that are different than yours. That's why you have her blocked. Fucking, you're a joke, Wendy V. You are a fucking joke. She's calling Beefer a cunt. I mean, bro, really? What are you so... and that I do, honestly, blame it on alcohol. Because why are you so angry, bro? I do, dude. Like, I really only reserve that word for special people. Like, what the fuck is Beefers do to Wendy V to deserve that? She's a drunk and fucking angry, and that sucks, man. When I drink, I'm happy. You know, that's my happy time when I drink, which is very rare. But this bitch gets angry when she's drunk. She is fucking irate when she's drunk. I've never heard anything around. Oh, hold on, I'll be right back. 2 minutes, guys. I gotta go empty the tank. You fucking weirdo. Oh my god. So everyone else who's changed. Yeah, everybody else changed, right? It's not you, okay? And the fact that you're a judgmental asshole, it's everybody else has changed, right? It's not you and your hatred and you being blinded by your hatred. It's everybody else is an asshole, right? I didn't have a problem with Wendy V. I never said anything wrong to the woman. One day, she suddenly just started disliking me and talking shit about me. And I was like, we were friends. She used to email me all the time, dude. Right? And I was fucking cool all that time. No problem with me. The second I made up with Wendy, I changed. Oh my god. I can't with this woman. She's the biggest douche on the planet. Oh yeah, she's calling B Ferg the cunt. And I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, what did B Fergs do to you that you're calling her a cunt, dude? Oh, B Fergs is a cunt. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck happened? Why are you calling my friend a cunt, dude? Did she like do something to you? Because that's some fucking harsh words for somebody who didn't even fucking do anything to you. Oh, I know what she did. I know what she did. She doesn't hate the same person as you. That's what she did. Figured it out. I figured it out. She don't hate the same people you hate, Wendy V. That's what she did. So she's a cunt. Okay. Okay. I'm like, dude, wow. Just fucking wow. This C word is big in the UK, MM. What do you mean? She's not from the UK. She's from Australia. She's a kangaroo fucker over there. She's just so fucking hateful, that bitch. I'm like, holy shit. I've never seen somebody so fucking angry over such stupid shit. Her and fucking Tracy both. I mean, the two of them together are just terrible fucking humans. Because, well, that's also another reason, yeah, why she doesn't like beefers, because she's friends with me. What do you mean what happened last night? I don't know what happened last night. I didn't watch any of this shit, so I was catching up this morning. What if she doesn't want uncovered because she's scared of NC? She doesn't want it. Who's that? For someone that portrays to be some big, bad Billy badass, that's so unbothered. Yeah, she's very sensitive. She is very fucking sensitive. She ended her stream already. She's like, oh, I got off. I got record make a monster. That fucking cunt. You douche. And she's gotta record my live, but she'll probably pass out first. She's got to pee 4 times before she could do that. Yeah, she was playing your live. I don't know. Oh, she took it down. How convenient. How convenient. She took it down. What a puss. I can't stand listening to her, but I had no choice in this time because she's talking about my friend. And I'm like, Dad, no, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna go fucking talking about my friend, and I'm not gonna fucking go live about it. That ain't fucking happening. Even though I really don't have fucking time today. Yeah, that ain't happening. She's just a fucking asshole. I don't need like she's I don't like Alicia, maybe you can help me out because I really don't know what her fucking issue is with you. Like, where did this like stem from? That she's so I think it's weirder to be like obsessed with somebody that like has never like you've never actually like had a relationship or fight with at any point in time. Because I mean, all these dumb bitches that go around, they're like, oh, this one's fucking obsessed. This one's obsessed. You all do the same shit. Who the fuck are you kidding? Who is anybody in this community kidding that anybody's obsessed and they think that they're not, when they do the same fucking thing that everybody else does, which is pretty much pick a target, okay, and talk about that target. Pick a locale out of the fucking community and talk about that person. Okay? Everybody here has somebody that triggers the fuck out of them. And they fucking, everything that person does, you're just like, what the fuck is wrong with this person? So I don't know why it's different and it's obsession from some people, but it's okay for other people. Make that one make sense. She is obsessed. If we're obsessed, she's just as obsessed. I don't know why she can't see that. Probably because she's drunk, but I don't know why she can't see that. I really don't. She is a parasite. She is. That's why I like typically like somebody like her, I just don't give attention to because she's first of all drunk half the time, you know. So I have to question like her mental capacity. You know, you're drinking, you're impaired most of the time. So drinking, I mean, I grew up in a house with an alcoholic, and I'm not saying she's an alcoholic because I don't know, but she does drink quite often. I mean, technically by definition, she probably is one because anybody who drinks whatever it is, frequently, like more than once or twice a week would be considered an alcoholic regularly. Okay. So she probably is. But you know, so she's impaired when she's coming up on these live streams. So like, I don't take, you know, I can't take somebody like that even seriously because they are so impaired every time they're up on a live stream. You know, you're mentally impaired coming up here, probably saying shit that you wouldn't say when you're sober, you know, because that is a huge part of fucking alcoholics and drinkers in general and their problems is that they say things that they probably wouldn't say when they're sober. You know, they're well known for that. So I mean, you know, that's why I really don't give her much like credence or credit, but most of the time because like, you know, that bitch, if you've seen her face to face somewhere, she ain't fucking, I guarantee you she is socially awkward in real life. Okay, and doesn't have many friends, which is probably what part of the reason why she drinks so much, because that's what a lot of drinkers drink, to cover up their social awkwardness. Because I know I was fucking socially awkward when I was younger, and I definitely drank to cover that up. Absolutely, I did. So I've been there, done that, girl. Been there, done that. But I was also young when I was like that. Nowadays, I really don't give too much of a fuck what people think about me. But I definitely think she's not the type of person who would ever act the way she acts when she's here drinking in real life. When you were face to face with her, she would not do that. I can tell you right now, she wouldn't. She's probably one of those types of people that stays to herself and doesn't really socialize much with other humans. That's how most people are like that. They are same people with the same ancestors and bloodlines. So it's 3:00 in the morning over there and she's drunk talking shit about people. That is just that. Yeah. Go to sleep, girl. Go to sleep. That she should be embarrassed going after someone fighting cancer. Well, yeah. Well, especially when that someone isn't bothering her or anybody else for that matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lori gets up on her streams and she fucking drags people and talks shit about people. And she's constantly wrapped up in the drama 24/7. Okay. Alicia's only talking about her own situation and her own drama. She ain't fucking getting up in other people's shit. You know what I'm saying? She ain't fucking bothering nobody. Okay, she's not going after people. She's not lying about people, other people. Okay, so yeah, she should be fucking ashamed of herself because she sounds like a goddamn fool sitting up there fucking with her drunk ass opinions. But regardless, okay, I don't know what the fuck she had against B-Fergs. That shit was fucking weird. Weed. It was fucking weed. Weed. Fucking weed. It's like a hate gathering. People talking shit about people who they would never meet face to face ever. Yeah, well, yeah, that's exactly what her channel is from day one. Okay. You know, but everybody changed. It's not you. You're not the asshole. You know, it's everybody else, Wendy. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking weirdo. Hold on. Sorry. Starting my dryer again. Yeah, Laura makes snarky comments about Alicia every day, those who want to be sick. Exactly. Exactly. She knows what she's doing. And Wendy V could sit there all day and fucking ignore it and act like she don't hear it and shit. But you need to sit the fuck down. You know you hear it. I just never see like her and Tracy, they cannot be fair to anybody that they don't like. Whether it's Wendy, whether it's Randy, whether it's just like I just told the story about how when I didn't like Diane, I was fair to her at the beginning. You know, once she blew that, it was over. But I at least was fair to her at the beginning. Same way I feel like I'm being fair to Laura because I'll tell you right now, off the bat, in the back of my head, Laura's fucking story has not made any sense this whole way through. Okay? None of it. You know, her doctor fucked up 3 times. Really, dude? Come on. You want me to believe that? But I've been fair to her because I'm like, you know, I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. And it's like, you know, maybe it's her who's not understanding, you know, because she's medically ignorant. And I'm, you know, again, not saying that to be mean, just saying that because it's the truth. And a lot of people don't know a lot of shit about medical stuff if they've never had to deal with it, you know? But like, they can't do that. These people, her, Wendy V, I'm sorry, you know, Tracy, Wendy V, they can't be fair to people, even if they don't care for them. It's pretty fucking sad, honestly. Can't act peace about these things when you say you can't wait for someone to be healthy again so you can rip into them. That's right. I just said that, Soldier. Yeah, that, exactly. I was like, I'm like, you fucking were like, you want to talk about obsessed? That's obsessed. When you're like, oh, I can't wait for Alicia to get better so I can fucking clown her ass again. Yeah, dude, that's fucking obsessed, bro. Like, you're sitting down, you got a fucking countdown going on, you know, waiting for the days that you can fucking go after somebody who's never done anything to you, you know? Okay, girl. You want to talk about obsessed? That's fucking obsessed. Hoping that somebody gets better just so you can fucking clown on them? Talk about a fucking weirdo. As much as crap as Laura's please do, remember, you're still a good soul for Karen. I mean, look, dude, I don't want to see a girl fucking, you know, go through this or die. I don't want to see that shit, you know? And look, exactly what I was saying has come true. Because sometimes when depending on your circumstances, chemo ain't a fucking choice, dude. You really don't have a choice. Okay? You know, it could have been a choice at some point. I mean, it's always a choice. You really always have a choice. But the doctors are gonna be like, look, you need this shit. Period. End of story. And you're not gonna fucking question them and be like, well, can I, you know, not do it? No. Your cancer is aggressive, dude. And if it's aggressive, you need to do this because when it comes back, it's going to come back with a vengeance. And then all of a sudden, wow, you're scared straight, right? Now it's not a choice anymore. That's what I was basically trying to explain the other day, but fell on deaf ears, I guess. I'm glad she got the right, you know, answers at this point in time. And hopefully the rest of her way through this isn't that bad. You know, it's not going to be easy, but I hope it's not horrible for her. You know, but that shit's scary. I hope to God you're fucking scared now. You know, and realize and taking it more seriously. You know, talk about scared straight. I mean, we just watched that shit happen before our eyes, right in front of our faces. But anyway, Beaver, I don't know if you were in here because I didn't know what happened yesterday. I had no idea that figure skating coach was up there. I didn't know you. I knew she went up there because you sent me a screenshot of that asshole, who's doxing my family, Melissa from Georgia. But yeah. But I didn't know that you guys had words. I had no idea. And I care about both you guys. I haven't talked to figure skating coach in a while. And I was saying earlier that, sorry, I have to put Ovi's food in a bin so he's got to go. He's going on a doggy vacation in a few minutes. Oh, he heard me. Oh, you go to see your buddy. You go stay with your buddy. He's like, oh my God, she's not scooping my food into that thing again, is she? Oh yeah, I am, boy. This thing's perfect. I bought a little container and it's like perfect to fit the amount of food that he needs for a weekend, basically. I gotta pack some suitcases again. All right, let me go put this in my car. Sorry, I'm multitasking with you guys here today. So, Melissa from Georgia. Oh, no, that's not her YouTube name. And her privacy, okay? Since she's doxing my family all over the place, I got nothing for this bitch. Okay? So, she don't deserve her account was Fresh Start, the wrong one, Burgundy Blues right now, and a host of other accounts that are doxing my family. So, she can fuck all the way off. Melissa from Georgia. Georgia. Anyway, so fuck was I saying before this? I totally lost my train of thought here. Melissa from Georgia. I can't help it. I do feel empathy for Wendy V's loss. Can understand it can be triggering. The fighting is triggering. Who did she lose? I'm just asking. I don't fucking pay attention to her. I feel sympathy for anybody's loss. But then here's the thing, though, Soldier. When things get a little too triggering for you, right, regarding cancer, because I know they can for me at times, stop watching. Why the fuck are you watching? That's the thing that bothers me about that bitch is like she acts like she's being forced to watch. She's being forced to watch Alicia. Like her and Tracy do it. Like somebody's putting a gun to their heads and they're like, you better fucking watch this shit or I will blow your brains out. And that's just not the case. You're choosing to watch her and get annoyed by her and get angry and triggered. Like, so come on. Last night, heard Laura went live. Guess what? I was like, I'm not in the fucking mood for Laura anymore. So no thanks. No thanks. I didn't watch her. You know, I was like, I had enough fucking listening to that bitch's voice for a day. No, thank you. I'm good. No, her name's not Melissa, but well, I mean, it is Melissa, but it's not on here. Anyway, so all right. So I think I was talking about figure skating coach and B-Franks. Figure skating coach went up on the panel. I had no idea that had happened until just a few minutes ago, that they kind of got into it. I hate to see two people I like fighting, but, you know, I don't really know where it started exactly because I just cannot listen to Wendy V, so I skipped and I kind of caught part of it, but I didn't hear the whole entire thing where they were fighting because, like, I'll listen to Alicia's live if she puts it up. But I can't listen to Alicia's live with Wendy V's commentary. I can't stand listening to her, Tracy, any of those people. You know, they're like just irrelevant in my life. Their opinions are irrelevant. Like, you know, I'm not saying they're irrelevant in general. Like, I'm sure they have people that care about them. To my life, they're irrelevant. I don't fucking care all that much. I care when you're talking shit and call my friend a cunt when she never fucking did anything to you. But, I don't care. I don't care. And your good friends at figure skating coach, so I didn't say anything. He will rob you. I mean, look, I don't know where it started, B-Fergs, but I mean, I haven't talked to figure skating coach in months. It's weird. I was just thinking about her the other day, too, because I was like, I haven't seen her around, haven't heard from her, you know, and it's like, I hope she's doing well. I'm glad she left this platform because it was stressing her out, you know, and if you got it, you know, to that point where you're so stressed out, you should leave it or take at least a break, you know. But anyway, because some of these other motherfuckers really need to take a fucking break from this place. Wendy, Tracy, take a fucking log off boo boo break for a couple of days, at least. But like, I know you said she was condescending, and look, I've heard her be that way, so I get it. You know that I totally understand. I didn't hear the whole conversation between her and Alicia and her. But like I said earlier, I know if there's one friend I could count on that's gonna fucking give it to me, give me the truth, no matter what it is. Okay, it's B-Fergs. She's gonna give me the fucking truth, good, bad, or indifferent. And that's what pissed me off before is that like Wendy V's acting like, oh, because she just wants to see Alicia fighting Laura. That's all she fucking cares about. I mean, how many times have you told Alicia to stop yourself? Like, she's like sitting there praising figure skating coach and you know, I don't disagree with some of the things figure skating coach was saying that I did hear. you know? And we tell Alicia to just fuck those people all the time. Stop. Don't pay attention to them. But she's a grown ass woman. I mean, you could give somebody all the advice in the world. They don't have to take your advice. They're gonna do what they want to do regardless. Like, that's why I find it so fucking weird. Because you know, we can give her all the advice in the world. Doesn't mean she's gonna fucking take it. You know? Like, but she was acting almost like, because she don't see it, because it's not being done in a live stream in front of everybody, it must mean it don't happen, right? B Fergs doesn't tell Alicia, because I know I've heard B Fergs tell Alicia a million times, I've seen it with my own eyes. You know, stop, let go, stop fighting with Laura, stop doing this, stop stressing yourself out. We all have told her, dude, numerous times, dude. Probably just as much, if not more, than figure skating coach. She's like, oh, figure skating coach, it's on the phone with her every day. Like, how the fuck do you even know that, dude? That they're on the phone every day? What are you talking about? You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, Wendy V. But like, you're sitting there acting like, you know, because figure skating coach was basically, in my opinion, I'm just being honest, there's no offense to figure skating coach, but she was kind of embarrassing. It's kind of embarrassing when a friend gets up on your panel and starts like, I'm putting myself in Alicia's shoes, right? It could be kind of embarrassing sometimes when a friend gets up on a panel and has that kind of talk with you in front of a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And I think Wendy V that's why she was enjoying it. And so she's sitting there giving figure skating coach praises. You know, like, to me, that's not really the place for that type of conversation to go down. I would personally tell her privately and not in front of everybody. Like, I wouldn't mother my friend in front of everybody. Like, that's kind of embarrassing, you know? That's just me personally, you know? And Alicia's awkwardly laughing, and you know, what's her name? Wendy V's like, oh, look at us, she's fucking enjoying this. I'm like, no, those sound like nervous laughs to me. Because she doesn't really know how to handle the situation, you could tell. She doesn't want to, you know, she doesn't want to fight with her friend, you know, or she doesn't want to have to explain herself in front of all these people. It just kind of wasn't the time or place for this conversation to be happening in front of everybody. That's one of those conversations you have in private, in my opinion, you know? I guess that's maybe what Beefers was trying to say. You know, like, you have this conversation some other time, not in front of everybody, because what all you're doing is feeding the fucking Wendy V's out there. I highly doubt Wendy V would have even went live if that whole thing didn't happen in her live yesterday, in Alicia's live. She was thoroughly enjoying it. You know, so you always got to keep that in mind when you're having conversations with your friends on here. Unfortunately, is that some of the conversations that you might have with your friends on here, those people that don't like you are just going to take those conversations and twist them. Just like fucking Tracy did the other day when Purple Rain, Laura's done it with Purple Rain. Tracy did it with Purple Rain. Purple Rain came in my chat, said something, and they twisted it because I didn't see her comment. And Wendy V is doing the same thing. She's like, Lisa's letting the comments stay in her chat. I'm like, dude, shut up. You don't even fucking pay attention to your chat. I've never heard you fucking pay attention to your chat. Then again, I really don't listen to you, so I have no fucking idea if you do or not. But like, I don't hear her for the 10 minutes I was in there. I didn't hear her fucking really addressing her chat too often. Like, you are a fucking liar. If you're a live streamer here and you're going to tell me that you see every comment in your chat, you are the biggest fucking liar. Because if I sat here and read my chat while I was talking, I would be like so messed up. Like, it's very hard to talk and read at the same time. So come on. I'm going off when Alicia put out there she felt pressured by figure skating coach. She knows she truly cares, but created a situation. Figure skating coach meant well, gave solid advice, but she kept implying we wanted her to fight Laura. Okay, yeah, see, that's bullshit. Nobody wants her to fight Laura. That's the furthest thing from the truth. And we've like said it a million times to her. Just because we go in her chat and agree with her, it doesn't mean we want that. So I don't know. Reagan over there typing in all caps at me, spewing green pea soup from the mouth, getting all worked up. I'm afraid. Yeah. I saw a comment. She's like, MM's something about me being aggressive. And I'm like, okay, you're not aggressive? Okay. I mean, of course, everybody could be aggressive at times, but I don't think I'm aggressive. I don't go out and like start fights with people, you know? But anyway, I'm passionate, that's for sure. But anyway, uh, you know, Wendy V's a fucking idiot. I guess that's the whole purpose of this, is just to say that she's a fucking weirdo. Like, I want to do everything I can, honestly, and I try to not give her or Tracy attention, but they've been just like demanding it the last 2 days. Like, she talks about me, I'm sure, way more than I even fucking care to know about. And I just ignore that bitch because again, she's drunk most of the time. Her thinking is impaired, all that shit. I ain't fighting with no fucking drunk person, dude. That ain't never gonna happen. I don't fight with drunk people. That's stupid. You know, I will destroy you. You're drunk and I'm not, so that's not really a fair fight in my opinion. But she's an idiot. She's a fucking hypocrite too. Go fucking take your wrench in Diane's chat. The same woman that you were fucking chastising just like a couple of months ago. Now that there's like a solid public fight going on between her and Wendy and Randy, you go jump in her chat. Come on, girl. All of a sudden, all is forgiven. Sit down. You think I care, or anybody else here for that matter, what your fucking opinion is of us? When A, you're drunk, B, you're drunk and impaired most of the time when you're giving your opinions, okay? B, you're a hypocrite and a flip-flopper, okay? And a hate bonder. I mean, you have every fucking subhuman quality I could think of that I wouldn't want to, that I don't respect, okay? So I don't really care what your opinion is of me. And you're just an angry fucking woman, I think. No, figure skating coach. I think you should rewind. I agree that you were trying to be a friend to her. Like, I get it. From my opinion, I just personally wouldn't have that conversation on a panel. I'm not saying you weren't being a good friend or anything like that. I'm saying that I personally wouldn't have that conversation with her on a panel, knowing that the people like Wendy V and Tracy are all out there watching, and they're just gonna do their thing and they're gonna twist it and be complete assholes about it to her. They're just gonna use it against her. That's why I personally wouldn't do it, because I just know how the game is played here. And so when I do have those conversations with her, it's always in private, because I'm not going to do it in front of people. I'm not feeding those assholes anything. That's all I'm saying. Not saying that you weren't being a good friend to her, because I think you were, and I think you always give her great advice. And if it weren't for you, she probably wouldn't have even went and gotten her mammogram. And she knows that. She knows that you're being a good friend. This is just my opinion because of the assholes on YouTube. We know what they're going to do with this shit. They're going to take it and fucking be like, use it against her. And that's exactly what happened today. Because I honestly think Wendy V would have had nothing to go live about if that conversation didn't happen yesterday. And you didn't know that was going to happen. But that's what they do. Fucking miserable people. I didn't and I didn't see the whole thing. I also said that. I didn't watch the whole thing. So I don't know all that was said. I wasn't in Alicia's live yesterday. I was busy after I got off my live, and I didn't watch anything last night. I missed the whole, thing. I missed it. So I caught up on like maybe 10 minutes that Wendy V just played, that I listened to her, because I can't stand listening to that fucking asshole. It's like nails on a chalkboard to me, so I don't listen to her. But I heard she was talking about beef eggs, and I ain't having that. I ain't fucking having that. I ain't having that. So I don't know all that was said, or by you, or by the people in the chat. Alicia's live's not up, so even if I wanted to, I can't go back and watch it. But I just know from the little bit that I heard that I personally would never have that conversation with her on a live stream in front of everybody, because it could be embarrassing, number one. But number two, I know that those people are just going to take some shit like that and turn it into something that it's not. You know, they totally used you. You know, Wendy V's like praising figure skating coach. Oh, she's such a good friend, and all these other people are fucking assholes. You know, and it's like, you don't know what we say to her behind the scenes. You don't know the conversations I've had. I don't have those conversations with her in public, and I know Beefers doesn't either. But I also know Beefers has said the same things, right, to her privately that she said that you were saying to her publicly. But me personally, I don't fucking choose to do that kind of shit publicly because of people like Wendy V, Tracy, and all those assholes. I just wouldn't do it. That's all. Saying berating Alicia isn't helping isn't going after you for your skating coach. Yeah, exactly, social feed. She don't need this shit. But at the same time, I'm not here either to tell her how to feel. You know, I'm not in her position. I'm going to kill this dog. Shut up! Come on, we got to go anyway. I'm not in a position to tell her how she should feel at this point in time after... Look, Laura's been saying, you know, Laura's been insinuating to Alicia that I'm sorry, I would be fucking pretty pissed off too if I was her. Laura's been insinuating to Alicia that, like, Alicia's a bitch for crying about her cancer, taking it so seriously. You know what I'm saying? Like, really saying fucking some pretty nasty, taking some nasty jabs at her about it. And it's like, bro, like that is like gaslighting. And that feeling, I know from my own family, that shit enrages you when somebody's like trying to gaslight you about something that you're going through, and you know what reality is, and somebody's trying to, you know, change your perception of reality. That shit is infuriating. Fucking infuriating, you know? And I think especially coming from Laura, who's going through the same thing from her, it's even more hurtful. You know? It's even more hurtful to hear it. Because here's the thing too, you got to keep in mind, Laura never would have gotten her fucking never would have even known that this shit was in her body had it not been for Alicia. You know, so I mean, it's I got to put myself in her shoes too and be like, well, I don't know how I'd feel if I was Alicia in that situation. Yeah, making fun of her crying. She was making fun of her crying, dude. Like, that is like, come on, Laura. You don't have, dude. Laura can sit here and put on any act she wants to in front of YouTube. There's no way that you just got the news that you got and you weren't fucking crying yourself. Okay, all the shit that's happened that Laura was picking on Alicia for just a week or two ago is happening to her now, and you know, I hope she understands why she's wrong. And you know, in all honesty, she owes Alicia an apology. I hate even saying that because, and she owes Alicia her life, but she owes her an apology because, and I hate saying that because I don't like forced apologies. You shouldn't have to tell somebody to apologize. They should just understand, you know, but she'll never do that on her own. You know, and now that I said it and put it out into the universe, forget it. Who's going to take her serious at that point in time? You and Pie Beefers, Katie Bells did though, and they absolutely don't. I mean, in all reality, figure skating coach, if you're still in here listening, that's, you know, Beefers has said the same things to Alicia. Trust me, she has many, many times, many, many times. You know, stop fighting about this. I mean, the same things. She's just done it privately where people can't see it. And nobody wants to see her fighting with Laura, dude. Like, we've told her that so many times, but at the same time, we can't stop her from fighting with Laura. So what do? We get mad at her and no, okay, Alicia, I'm not going to support you if you fight with Laura anymore. You know, I'm not going to come in your chat because you're fighting with Laura. No, I'm not going to do that to my friend while she's going through cancer. I'm not going to fucking turn my back on her no matter what. So, you know, I don't care what she does. I've been with her the whole way through, when she was friendly with Laura, when she wasn't friendly with Laura. I've been by her side the whole way through. Okay. Even at times where I was like, Alicia, what the fuck are you thinking? I've been by her side the whole way through. Okay. Because that's the type of friend I am. My friend's going through something and I've been by her side. And you know what? If she wants to vent about her feelings about it to me, I don't think these people quite understand what goes on here. When you're going through something traumatic in your life, sometimes you have a tendency to hyper focus on like the most unimportant fucking things just to take yourself out of the mindset of what you're actually going through. Because I know I sure as fuck did when I was going through shit. I was focusing on all, not all, but a lot of things I had to, but there was a lot of things that I probably just shouldn't have given so much attention to and time to and thought to. But you're I think it's a coping mechanism, okay? An automatic coping mechanism that happens in your brain to help you get through hard things like this shit. Okay? Cuz what she's going through right now is extremely hard. It's really hard. So, you know what? Maybe focusing on YouTube drama right now in her brain is a way that she could cope. It's helping her get through in a weird way, because it does. I'm sorry. I don't know. Maybe Wendy V and Tracy and all them have never been through shit like that. I'll even give Laura that excuse. I'll even hand that excuse to Laura because she does the same thing. She's hyper focusing on YouTube drama. And it seems to me that she's totally not paying attention to what's going on with her. Totally. I mean, she is so deep in not paying attention to what's going on with her that, I mean, somehow she was diagnosed wrong 3 times. Her doctor got the thing wrong 3 times. And I mean, did you not look at your own paperwork at some point in time? I'm sorry. But like, it's a coping mechanism, man. It is. So, maybe her being so focused on it has something to do with her trying to cope with her situation. Because that happens too. You just want to focus on anything but what you're going through. When my mom was passing away, and I was in the same mental state. Like I went through a stage of denial for a little bit. I didn't want to believe that she had cancer. I mean, so I can't imagine if it's me myself going through it. I'd probably go through a stage of denial, just like grief. You go through like a stage of denial when you're dealing with traumatic shit like this. And you go through like a little bit of denial, and then you have to come to terms with it and accept it. And so maybe that's what's going on. I'm not saying it is because I'm not in her brain. I'm just saying that, like, you're like, oh my god, she's so focused on this, and her friends should be telling her this, as if friends can control each other. I mean, what fucking world are you living in, Wendy V, where people can control each other? What the fuck world are you living in, girlfriend? Because I don't know. I don't know, man. Everybody out here that I know is a grown-ass adult, okay? And they make their own decisions. But I can't control what Alicia does, feels, thinks. I can't control that. But at the same time, I have to try to have some understanding because I'm like, she's going through a lot of shit right now. And that might be why she's acting the way she's acting, too. And that goes for her and for Laura. So the only difference is that, Alicia's not really fucking here just, actively pursuing other people's drama. She's really just focused on herself and, people that are fucking with her and giving her a fucking hard time. Laura, I can't say the same for, but just another troll. Just go fucking just stop being a douche. How about that? Nobody fucking cares what you think. I don't even know why you're fucking I allow you to come in here. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, you can't let Jesus Christ. Jesus ain't in here, just another troll, okay? You can't let this woman come to terms with her situation. What is wrong with you? Who are you talking about even? I'm not even talking about that. Okay? I don't know who you're even talking about. Let her come to terms with it. Did anybody let Alicia come to terms with her fucking shit on here before they started here judging her? Look, bro, if you don't want people to comment on your shit, don't talk about it on the internet. End of story. That goes for everybody. Stop fucking advertising it on the internet. For fuck's sakes. Narnie, I agree, because I would be on the phone with a malpractice lawyer right the fuck now. Right the fuck now. I would have already been on the phone with them. I'm not saying she's lying about her diagnosis. I'm saying that something ain't adding up with that. Because 3 times a doctor doing that, dude, I would absolutely be on the fucking horn with a malpractice attorney at ASAP. This ain't no shit to fuck around with and be like, whoops, sorry, we thought you were this. Whoops, sorry, we're wrong again. That shit ain't cool, man. I said it the other day. I was like, yo, I would fire her this doctor, dude. I mean, he lost her test results. I mean, there's just like a folly of events that have gone completely fucking erroneously. Like, I would fire the doctor at this point in time and I'd find another doctor. I would not trust this doctor anymore if that's the case. If that's true, what she's saying, you know, seriously. Laura's experience is typical. I don't know. You know, I'm not, no offense, but I guess that's what happens when you're in a state where it is cheaper to live. You're not going to get the best medical care. I guess that's, you know, because here, I mean, I'm not saying that there's not shitty doctors here because there absolutely is. My mom sued her doctor. But what I'm saying is like, you know, there's more good doctors here than bad. That's for sure. But I don't know, man. I go for a second opinion no matter what. Like when I had my thyroid thing, okay, I got my report back when I had my biopsy of my thyroid. I got my report back and I went straight to Google. I tried to, you know, interpret the things that I didn't understand. And I was like, wow, this is weird, you know, because when I went to my endocrinologist, he has horrible bedside manner, this guy, like absolutely probably the worst bedside manner I've ever fucking experienced in my life. But he's a good, you know, doctor. He's just not a very talkative doctor, I guess. So that always puts me off about doctors if they're not very like talkative about things when they're kind of just quick with you. But, you know, I got nervous because what I read was that in my thyroid, what they saw on my test was like inflammation that was basically the way my thyroid, the sample that they took, looked under the microscope was the same way it would look if somebody had thyroid disease, like Hashimoto's or something. But he never even said that to me. You know, he was just like, well, you don't have thyroid cancer. So that made me nervous, you know, and I'm like, and it made me like not trust him. And I'm like, well, now I want to go, I'm going to seek out another endocrinologist just to make sure, you know, like, because that shit didn't, it was, why do I have inflammation in my thyroid? You know, like what's going on? So I went online, I did my research. I found a very highly rated endocrinologist here who helps people. And I made an appointment with her. I had to wait like 6 months. And I went to the appointment and she explained it to me. She told me that, you know, you have inflammation right now, but and you could, you know, it means what we're seeing is that, you know, most likely one day you're gonna end up with, you know, a thyroid issue. But right now your blood tests are good, you know, so just hang with it. I wish you would have told me what I could do to prevent that from happening, but because that runs in my family, you know, and that's what scared me. Not that, you know, it's not serious thyroid issues. It's nothing serious. A lot of people have it and don't even know it. But I just wanted to be sure, you know, I went back for a second opinion just to make sure that I was okay. And that's a very important thing is if you're with anything, especially with cancer, you have to advocate for yourself or have somebody that's with you that can help advocate for you. You know, that's why, like, when I went, my mom was sick, I was her advocate in the doctor's offices. She was checked out completely, okay, and in complete denial of her situation. So I made sure I was there to advocate for her, to ask the questions that needed to be asked, you know, to make sure we got paperwork, whatever we needed, you know, and really you need to advocate for yourself because doctors do miss things on tests, you know, or don't explain things, and you really do have to make sure you kind of double check their work because, you know, at the end of the day, you're not the only patient that they see. So you have to make sure that you're doing your job in it, you know. Don't just put all your trust in a doctor and be like, okay, you know, this doctor is gonna know best and that's it. Make sure you're reading over your paperwork, your lab results, everything. You get a blood test, look over that shit. I mean, I scrutinized my blood test when I got my you know, when I got my thyroid done because I had to get a blood test too. And I was like, I looked at every level. I looked up what every level was online. You know, what is this? What is that? Because I wanted to know. Because I didn't feel good at the time. I didn't know at the time it was probably stress related what I was feeling. But I was convinced I had something wrong with me. And I was like, I am not going through what my mom went through because that's what my mom went through. She went through a doctor basically medically gaslighting her. He misdiagnosed her about 4 times with different things. And all he had to do was look at a blood test and he would have known that her kidneys were failing. He sent her to all specialists. And my mom, unfortunately, at the time, didn't advocate for herself properly. She didn't look at her lab results, you know? So, um, you know, I mean, could a doctor misdiagnose you 3 times? Yeah, I guess. But I mean, my mom's doctor kind of did. He didn't really diagnose her. He just he kept telling her oh, first thing he told her is oh, you're going through menopause. My mom was 36. She's like, I'm going through menopause at 36. He was medically gaslighting her more than misdiagnosing her. Basically trying to tell her that her symptoms were something else, talking her out of her symptoms. So she sued him and they settled out of court. And from that, I don't have a very tremendous amount of trust in doctors, but that shit's scary, dude. I'm just saying, if there's another doctor in her area, and if that's true, then she needs to find a better doctor. Get online, go to a website that, there's actual people reviewing doctors, and find a doctor that's gonna, advocate for you and keep you in the know and not make mistakes like forgetting to send lab results in, because that is right there negligence. That's malpractice. That's the very definition of malpractice right there. Forgetting to send tests in, misdiagnosing, that's malpractice. Dude, this whole fucking time I couldn't breathe last night, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Through my nose, I still can't. And I found my allergy pill in my pocket. I'm like, well, there you go. No, what are you doing? Don't chew that. All right, come on, we gotta get moving. Sorry, I had to I'm folding laundry. Wendy V kept bringing up Alicia told the troll yesterday in this chat to die, but they told her that her son's car accident was karma first. Funny, they only give one-sided information. That's funny, because I was wondering what the fuck she was talking about. I had no idea what the fuck she was talking about when she was saying that. But it makes sense now, because I'm thinking, I don't know, Alicia. She just said, I heard her say that. Oh, Alicia told somebody in chat to die. Is she talking about the troll that was doxing my fucking kid and my husband or my name? And saying that my husband's sucking somebody's sucking his dick? Is she talking about that troll? Or the troll that told me to die? Is she talking about that troll? Well, you know what's so funny about that, Wendy V? You just gave yourself up, because that's yesterday I said, wonder where these trolls are coming from. They must be coming from Tracy's group. And you just proved to me that you were sitting in my chat watching. So maybe you were the fucking trolls that were in here, because you just outed yourself that you were actually watching yesterday and paying very close attention to the chat. So maybe Wendy V was the troll that said that to Alicia. Huh. Interesting. She was sitting here lurking behind the shadows watching. And her and Tracy, they always know, bro, they know the chat. They know the chats very well. And it's just so weird. Because, every time they comment on the chats, it's right at the time when the trolls come in here. Huh. What's the chances? And I don't put it past that bitch, or especially Tracy, to be evil like that and say disgusting shit like that to people, Because those motherfuckers go so far out of their way to act like they're the fucking moral police around here. And they're so high and mighty. There's no fucking way, they're actually like that. I totally believe that they would fucking be disgusting like that and say horrible shit from a troll account, because they're, the very definition of pussies, basically. I know she used the word obsessed a lot. Yeah, she does. So does Tracy, though. She's fucking obsessed. You know, if a troll comes in here saying, we know, then we know it's her. We know, with no R. Just fucking E's, bunch of E's, and a D-O. We know. Come on, Obi. Bring you the puppy gel. Hold on. I'm going to put you guys down because my phone's definitely going to go flying out of my hands right now when I start walking him. Let me just get him in the car, and then I'll come back and get you guys. Come on. Oh, he's walking good. Good boy. Come on. What a good boy. All right. Holy shit. That was shocking. He just walked to the car like a perfect gentleman. I'm so proud of him. He walked so good. He was just like fucking like a distinguished gentleman. Took a fucking walk to the car. All right. Twiller. Oh my god, I can't read. You're fucking obsessed. I get obsessed. You know, it wouldn't make sense because there's this one troll. I'll say the time that they're always leaving comments. Kind of would make sense that it was Wendy V because like I'm like, this person has to live in a totally different time zone for me, like totally different time zone. Maybe Wendy V's real name is Melissa V. Was this live of Wendy V from yesterday? No, she put it on private. So it was from just like about an hour ago. But she probably, because she's afraid Alicia's gonna strike her. She stalks people. She likes to stalk people. Or she probably thought that I was gonna fucking like go over it. But bitch, you ain't getting no fucking play on my channel. That shit ain't happening. No thanks. No thanks. No thanks. I don't know how the fuck. I saw some people in her chat that I was like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. You joined the hate mob, I see. I don't know, man. That woman, she's weird. She's weirdo. She's always like, I just don't get the people like her and Tracy that they like act like they're forced to watch these people. And like, then they get so angry and then they try to control what everybody else is doing and saying and all this shit. And then they sit there and call everybody else obsessed. And I'm like, oh my God, like you literally have no self-awareness at all. Zero. It's like Wendy V. Who does Wendy V when she goes live? Because I don't watch her. But who does she talk about? I'm gonna take a guess, and I could be wrong. Hello, Starlight, right? Was she still on the radar? Wendy and Randy, right? And Alicia, and then maybe sporadically myself. I'm sure she mentions me. I'm not moving up. I'm not moving up. They can. How come nobody ever just say my full name? So weird, these people. Yeah, and the best part is I heard her, Alicia goes, yeah, MM can drag, people like no other on the internet. She goes, MM can drag shit. She got so mad. I was like, bitch, you're funny. You're funny. Oh, he's going to doggy jail. He's going to doggy jail. No, he's going to a babysitter for the weekend. I got places to go, people to see, things to do. Oh my God. And I don't have it working later. The fucking weirdo. God, it's hot in here. Hold on, I gotta turn my heat off. He knows where he's going right now. He's still in the car. I mean, he's a pain in the ass, this dog, but like he's so good in the car. He just lays down. He just fucking, as soon as he gets in the car and the car moves, he lays down. The one thing is though, he won't stick his head out the window. Snoop, it was so funny. Snoop used to stick his head out the window and let his cheeks like blow up with air. It was so funny. This one, he's like afraid, I guess. I think that's why he's so good in the car. I think he's like terrified, which is why I started bringing him in the car constantly with me when he was a puppy. Because like the worst thing you could have, my friend's dog is like that. They cannot bring the dog in the car. The dog gets like crazy and it like gets problems. Like their vet has to come to their house. They have like a special vet that has to come to their house because the dog they can't get the dog in the car. And I just like, I didn't do like that. So Puppy, he came with me every to go drive Jesse to school, and then when he was on a camper, he came in. He Oh no, she's definitely fucking drinking it. That's why I don't know how people sit in there and listen to her, because I'm like, this woman is so like mentally impaired while she's. I don't care who you are. I don't care if I like you or agree with you. I just don't watch you if you're on here drunk, dude. Because like, I don't know. I just don't. I just don't fucking. You're impaired. That's why to me, if I ever like even paying attention to that woman or fighting with her, it's like, dude, this ain't equal, bro. We ain't on equal grounds right here. You know, that's like going on the street and fighting a drunk person when you're like totally sober. It's like, come on, bro, I'll fucking destroy you. Like I'm not gonna do that to you. You're impaired right now. It's like fighting with somebody who's mentally challenged. Like I'm not gonna do that. You know, so she ain't even worth it to me. Fucking fighting with that lady. But for myself, if you're calling my friend a cunt, well, I might have something to say about that. I really don't fucking care what you think about me. Just don't call my friend a cunt. She didn't do nothing to you. You know? No, you can't argue with drunk people. I I had a family member, I'll say, right? She used to drink a lot. And I like at 6 o'clock, if my phone rang and it was her, I wouldn't even answer my phone because I was like, dude, I'm gonna be sitting here listening to her repeat herself nonstop. Because that's like a drunk people love to do that. And I'm like, I am not, I can't like having a conversation with you right now is not even worth my time. Because like you're probably not gonna remember the things that we've talked about. And then the next time I talk to you, you're gonna have to try to have the same exact conversation with me because you don't remember the last time we talked. And it just like I would talk to her sometimes when she was drinking, and it just started getting very aggravating because I was like, dude, like you're not even remembering our conversations. I'm like wasting my breath right now. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's just not worth it. To sit there and argue with somebody while they're fucking wasty pants like that, or to even listen to anything they have to say because they're probably just not thinking clearly anyway. I mean, I'm sorry, but yeah, the repeating thing drives me absolutely insane. When drunk people repeat themselves constantly, I can't. Like, I just can't deal with it. I'm like, no, thank you. Sorry. Sorry. So, wench, should say wench. I know, I'm just fucking with her. I just think it's so funny when she's like, we know. I don't know why. I just like that's so funny. I think it has more to do with the fucking anger in her voice, like than that. I mean, like she gets so mad, this woman, and starts like popping off like fucking calling people cunts and shit, like with the name calling, you fucking cunt, you disgusting cunt. Like she gets so fucking angry, and I'm like, that's the drinking, dude. That is the fucking drunk right there with the fucking name calling shit, like that, where you just like all of a sudden get like so I like angry at somebody, for no reason. It's like, whoa, chill the fuck out, calling my friend a cunt, dude. What the fuck is wrong with you? You all right? You feeling all right, girl? I mean, it takes a lot for me to say that word. I guess is I don't know. That word I really, really save for like special people. Like special people. I miss a lot. Don't worry. I miss a lot too, November rings. I clearly missed a lot yesterday. I was like, I don't know what the fuck happened yesterday. I don't. And I don't know what prompted Wendy V to go live yesterday about this shit. I really don't. I mean, today. I have a feeling it was just because the fuck are you beeping at, you asshole? I have a feeling just because she saw an in, right? Because figure skating was up there giving Alicia advice. She saw an in figure skating coach, and like, I she does my like when she didn't like Laura. Anybody who would like try to give Laura advice, she would like pump them up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I really have a lot of respect for this person. You know, that's her way of trying to like gain people on her side. You know, I really, really highly respect this person. Really respect them. You know, they're being a great friend. Like, she's like going over the top with the love bombing. You know, like, it's like, all right, girl, shut up. You don't care about figure skating, coach. Shut the fuck up. Stop. Who do you think you're kidding with this shit? Because it ain't me. You know, figure skating coach is being a fantastic friend. Fantastic. I'm going to sing her all the praises right now because she's telling Alicia what I want her to hear. You know, Alicia, stop. You would think, see, like, that's the thing, dude. I don't want Laura to stop being Laura, bro. I want Laura to keep fucking being Laura because it's fucking entertaining, right? She, like, wants to change Alicia. And I'm like, why? Like, why, though? Why do you fucking think you're going to change a stranger on the internet? Like, I love that Laura fucking doesn't change, bro. It's the fucking, it's amazing, you know? Because it's entertaining. I'm like, dude, this girl goes through all this shit all the time. And nowhere along the lines does she think to myself, you know, maybe it's me and I should change my behavior and these things won't happen to me anymore. I find it highly entertaining that she fucking keeps making the same fucking mistakes over and over and over again, you know? But Wendy V somehow thinks that she's gonna like change Alicia, you know? And I'm like, why? You know, since you enjoy clowning on her so much, why do you want her to change? Like, it's fucking weird, that lady. She is just fucking one weird person. Like, I mean, the part that bothered me too, besides her calling Beefer the cunt, was that she acknowledged that Alicia was going through some like tough mental shit and was maybe having a mental situation, which I don't, you know, if she is, then I don't blame her. She should be. I would be, you know, if I was in that situation. But she's like, you know, that didn't stop her from fucking making fun of her for it. She acknowledged it and she's like, you know, I feel bad about it. I feel bad. But you know, you don't. If you did, you wouldn't have even fired the fucking live up, lady. Let's be honest. Sarah, Alicia said she wasn't speaking. She wasn't throwing things around. Who was throwing things around? Alicia was sitting there quietly saying not much of anything. That's why I didn't get your reaction. Huh? I don't know. I didn't hear the whole thing, so I'd have to go back and listen. But the only way I'm doing that is if Alicia puts the live up, because I'm not fucking sitting through Wendy V's drunken commentary, dude. I sat through it for like 10 minutes just to get the gist of like what the fuck, why she's calling my friend a cunt, and that's it. But as far as the argument between figure skating coach and B Fergs, yeah, I don't fucking need to hear that asshole. I don't care what Wendy V calls me. That freak has me blocked. I know. She has a lot to say. She's another one of them fucking. No wonder why she fucking sims for Laura. She's just like her, dude. She's like, I don't know. Every single person, you know, she's taking all these people and chat. I have a blocked. I have a blocked. And I'm like, why are you even. First of all, nobody talks about you, dude. Like, just in all honesty, seriously, I don't see that bitch's name, like, mentioned anywhere. Like, nobody fucking cares about you. No offense on here. Like, you're not really like a big enough player in the game that people are like, oh, Wendy V talking about you or giving you attention. What the fuck are you blocking these people for? That's so weird. Why? Because you're a bitch that gets so triggered by people, right? That you go and purposely seek out things that trigger you, clearly, okay? And then you have to block people so you don't see their comments and get triggered. That's pretty fucking sad. Because, like, why are you blocking somebody who's not even fucking bothering you? Like, why does she have Beefer? Like, why would she block Beefer or Sarah or whoever? Fucking, I don't understand why she's blocking people like that. She's like, I have this person blocked. I blocked this person. That person's definitely on my block list. I'm sure I'm blocked too. Oh, I know I'm blocked. I know I'm blocked. How did I figure it out? I don't know. It was like a year ago. I realized that she had me blocked because I think I saw somebody talking to her in a section, a comment section somewhere, and I'm like, this bitch has me blocked. She'll sit here. That's another thing that I can't make sense of. You'll sit here and watch my live streams, but you've blocked me on comments. Like, what? Like, that doesn't make any sense at all. So you're gonna have my kids, my boyfriend, and I'm a lesbian. Come here, bitch. I'll show you how much of a lesbian I am. Bring your beers. Haven't you like admitted to like? Wait a second. Wait a second. Hold on. Hold on a second. So it's okay for her to call you a lesbian, right? But when I say that her and Tracy are a lesbian, I'm a bigot. Okay, sure. You see what I'm saying? That's why, man. That's why I don't normally deal with these people. They can't make their minds up about anything. They don't stand. Oh my God. What the fuck is, why is that dog? What the fuck, bro? The dog, I just passed the dog and he's bright fluorescent orange, his whole body. Somebody like painted him or something. What the fuck? Um, anyway, yeah. That's why I'm like, who could even take these people seriously? Like, they don't even fucking have any, like, they stand for nothing, these people. Just like with Diane. You know, it's like, oh, they all fucking hated Diane and like was like so hardcore after her. And, you know, they don't fucking care about kids with cancer and standing up for that shit. You know, oh, okay, all of a sudden Diane's forgiven. Why? What the fuck changed? Did Diane apologize or something? Because I don't remember that happening. What changed in the last month? Oh, the only thing that changed is that she's fighting with Wendy and Randy. That's the only thing that changed. Okay? That all of a sudden you're forgiving her. Diane's tried to return to this platform how many fucking times? And you guys didn't forgive her? But all of a sudden, she's fighting with her friends that you don't like, and now all is forgiven. Dude, you don't stand for shit. You don't stand for a goddamn thing. Get out of here. Fucking fake ass motherfuckers. That's why I got no respect for them or their opinions. Stand on your shit, you know? God damn. I don't like what Diane did to her friends. I don't like what Diane did to the community. You will not catch me in her chat. I don't fucking care what she does. Okay? At this point. Because to be honest with you, even if she apologizes at this point, you're a day late and about $400 short, Diane. Or $20,000, as people say. But I don't think she took that much money from people. I'm just saying. You know? So I don't fucking care about it. You can take your apology and shove it at this point. I don't fucking care. I don't care. My friends go in there. People I respect and love go in her chat. That's on you, dude. I ain't fucking going in her fucking chat. No way, no how. I got nothing for that lady. I don't need to talk to her. I don't need to listen to her. No thanks. I don't care if you go in there. That's my personal feelings. I ain't gonna put that on other people. If you want to go in there, you go in there. I just find it funny that people that were chasing her fucking with pitchforks and fucking torches a couple of months ago all of a sudden forgave her for no reason. You know, she doesn't discuss it. She doesn't never addresses it. But because all of a sudden she's fighting with people you don't like, all of a sudden all's forgiven, bro, you don't stand for nothing. Nothing. So you're full of shit. Her channel's the same channel it's always been. I just got no respect for the lady, so I'm not gonna sit in her chat and fucking, you know, stroke her ego. I don't give a shit. I don't care if she's fighting with fucking Laura. I don't care who she's fighting with. I got no respect for that lady, you know? And it's sad because I did at one time. It's just that, you know, the way I saw her handle her friends, the whole situation, I can't. Like, I just can't. My morals are gonna stay the same no matter what on that one, you know? In the beginning, I gave her a chance. She, in my opinion, she blew it. I'm done. I'm good. I got nothing. I can't with the zero accountability. Not being able to ask her questions makes me sad, but it is. Yeah, that's my problem. Anytime anybody brings it up, she starts screaming like a child. It's my money. You know, like just the other day, I heard her saying that, oh, what you're accusing me of is illegal. And then she doesn't even have respect for herself. I heard she had Laura up on panel. A few days ago, she's fighting with Laura, and then she's having her on panel. It's like, look, Diane, do you have any self-respect? Yourself? Come on. Yeah, no remorse, no accountability, no sincere apology. That's my problem, dude. I told her in the nicest way when I had a personal conversation with her on the phone, to like, dude, apologize at least, like something. She blamed Wendy. She put it all on Wendy. And I was like, dude, like, I'm sorry. That's not fair. Wendy is not in control of the money, whether Wendy knew or not, which I don't think she did. Okay. That's my opinion. I don't think Wendy knew that Diane was not giving the money. I listened to their live streams and I heard the passion in Wendy's voice about the money going to St. Jude. And I believe that Wendy believed that money was going where she thought it was. Okay. And she had no reason to not believe Diane, just like I didn't have a reason to not believe Diane. And anybody else here had no reason to not believe her. And she tried, when I was on the phone with her, she tried to throw Wendy under the bus and say, well, I told Wendy and she told, and I was like, no, 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 we ain't going to do that, girl. We ain't gonna it doesn't matter. Even if you did tell her, it still doesn't fucking take you off the hook for what you did. So when she was trying to pass the buck off on somebody else, I was like, you're done. Yeah, I'm fucking done with you, dude. Take some responsibility, Diane. I would have so much more respect for her. And I don't think Diane gives a shit if I have respect for her. I'm just saying. I would have so much more respect for Diane if she would have just said, you know what? I fucked up. Okay. And I didn't give the money to who I said it was going to. I fucked up. And I'm sorry. And just like that, I would have a little bit more respect for her. But the way she handled it, I have no respect for her. But these people who were fucking crucifying everybody, okay, out there, who wasn't actively chasing her down and away, I just can't believe how easily they just forgave her. Like it's nothing. And now no, all of a sudden they're in her chat with wrenches. Like, oh my God, you're just here for the shit show. That's what's so funny. Wendy V, I was like, it takes one to know one. Because she's like, Alicia's trolling everybody. She's a troll. She's a troll. She loves this shit. No, bitch, you love this shit. That's why when you first opened up a Discord here, you purposely allowed people that you knew did not get along in that Discord in the Discord because you're like some evil fucking weirdo who wants to just sit there and watch people fight with each other. Because you have some fucking issues, dude. You have some mental issues. You're bored or some shit. I don't know. You like seeing people fight with each other. You enjoy it. It's your entertainment in life. Seeing people fucking at each other's throats and shit. You're projecting yourself onto Alicia. That's what you're fucking doing. And of course we all fucking love drama. We're in a fucking drama community, dude. I mean, of course we all love it. You're a fucking hypocrite because you're sitting there calling Alicia, oh, she loves the fucking drama. Everybody loves the fucking drama. We wouldn't fucking be here if we didn't. Let's just be real. We wouldn't watch fucking true crime if we didn't love drama. We wouldn't watch Lifetime movies if we didn't love fucking drama. Every fucking woman likes drama, to some degree. Some of us, just like to sit back and watch it. Some of us find it funny and entertaining. But like you're sitting there criticizing somebody for the same fucking thing that you're doing, Wendy V. I mean, that woman, her and Tracy are fucking hypocrites in every fucking way, shape, and form of the word, bro. Like, if you look up hypocrites in the fucking dictionary, their faces are right next to it. Wendy V opens up her Discord just to have the ability to kick, because she probably has no control over her actual life. Drinking, nothing. So, she's powerful in a Discord. That makes her feel powerful. Let me open my Discord so I can kick people again and again and again. It makes me feel like I'm a boss of something. Get the fuck out of here. You weird fucking cult that you have. Anybody sitting in that woman's chat and taking her seriously, you're an idiot. Sorry. I'm sorry. She's fucking totally twisted. And if you're sitting in there, you're most likely sitting in there just because you don't like the same people she doesn't like. Because that's what that whole fucking channel is about. That's what those people, that's how they roll. That's what they're about. And then the fact that they're all sitting in Diane's right now is the fucking proof of that. All right, I got to end this though because I got to bring the dog in. It was lovely talking to you guys. I'll see you guys next week. Wendy V, I stick with what I said, 2 years ago? Fuck you. All right, I'm out.